Shaq was back in Boston Friday spreading holiday cheer. The Diesel busy handing out turkeys to families in need. He also spent time reading to children, among the titles, My Favorite Llama Llama. Dara McIntosh caught up with Shaq during a brief break in the action.
Shaq, you talked about being in this Head Start program when you were a kid. Is that what makes it so special for you to come back and see the kids and give out turkeys to families?
Yes, my mother and I were Head Start alumnies, and I can remember sitting there, not having a lot, but one thing Mother and Father always stressed was love. So I wish I could take all the credit for all the things I do, but my mother and father, were the best. For Christmas, I barely got anything. The best gift I got was a Dr. J basketball, and my mother saying, "You can do whatever you want, son." And from that day on, I just took her program and put it in my head, and I just mastered it. And I also got to thank, Widow Sun Lodge, number 28, the brothers there. They brought me here. So, I've been doing a lot of good things, and like I said, I wish I could take all the credit, but here in Boston, we're all about teamwork and all about doing the right thing, and that's why I just love coming back to Boston.
Do you miss being here? I know you said you were so happy to be back in Boston. What makes it so special for you?
Actually, I love being here because when I used to come play here as a Laker, as a Heat, the Boston fans are very knowledgeable of the game. They're so intense. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to make it in Boston. But when I got here, they're just so respectable and just so loving and, just so understanding. And kind of sorry I let them down. But, it's a great place to be. I lived in Sudbury, and, little kids used to come by the farm out. It's a great place, and I was wrong about Boston. When I was on the other team, I talked smack to the fans and be quiet and but people here were great. People here were great, and people, I can understand why they have so many banners now because they deserve them all.
Shaq here with ABCD to help give turkeys to needy families. Thanks, Shaq, for taking the time.
Thank you.